Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back to Gnomoria. This time we're gonna put some more effort into making some trade goods that we can actually sell to our little trader up here, and hopefully others that follow him. Last time we used a bit of the space in here to make a training ground for our troops, once we actually have some, and I think to actually get on with our lives and get on with the game, we need to get these trading goods set up so we can actually start purchasing some of the other animals, like the alpacas and such. Getting the alpacas would mean that we can get wool without having to wait for cotton to grow. So that should hopefully allow us to oh god, new sounds! That should allow us to get a bit more cloth and such armor going around. Now, one of the things that we need to do in order to get this set up, like I have the gem cutter here set up already, so we can cut the raw sapphires we have, which will increase the value, of course. Now, I'm just going to pause the game while we look at our population here, because we need to figure out if anyone is good at we need to figure out if anyone's good at actually cutting gems. So I'm guessing gem cutting and jewelry making 10. And I think we might need to look through every single one of these guys. So jewelry making 9, gem cutting 11, he's not good. 10, 13, he's slightly better. Gem cutting 15, ooh, we have a new winner here, and I just misclicked. So far, Tia, I think, or was it Neon? It was, oh, Tia's the new winner. They just keep getting better and better. He's not good. Take. Also, one thing that I've noticed a lot of Gnomoria Let's Players do is actually name their gnomes after the viewers. And while it might seem a bit cheesy, I actually think it's a rather good idea. So if anyone wants to see their name on one of these guys, then by all means, put in the comments and then I'll rename them as soon as I can do the next episode. I think it's a nice way to include you guys just a wee bit, and of course for me to mourn your death once it inevitably comes. So it would appear that, I think was it Tia? Yeah, Tia is the best gem cutter we have. At the moment she is a farmer. We have 2 farmers already. But she's good at weaving, tailoring, cooking, hauling, brewing. Napo's much better at brewing. And take is just useless. Like what do you even have of skills? You have 12 and 11. I think that qualifies for you too, because you haven't really spent a lot of time farming, so you're pretty rubbish at that. So I think what we're gonna do is have Take here as the brand new jeweler. Oh, of course I could have just looked there and seen gem cutting 12. But the jeweler, of course, doesn't have a lot of work to do, so we need to assign him something else as well. So, jeweler, bone carving, and let's see, wood carving maybe? No. Let us go for doctor as well. Jeweler and doctor, that's a nice one. And that means we can now start craft cut gems and just repeat. And then once we start getting some cut gems, and this jeweler workshop here is hopefully completed. Like, we need to make a file and a chair, and I'm hoping that's been ordered somewhere. I'm not quite sure where the file is made. Probably in one of these blacksmiths. There it is. So I'm just wondering, has one been made? I don't think so, because generally the way they do this is they make the first thing first, then the next thing, and then the next thing. They don't queue them up all at once, so the blacksmith actually has nothing to do. So I'm gonna order a bronze file there, and then hopefully one of them will get around to that soon. I am also gonna quickly order some new mining here, because we need a bit more storage down here. As you can see, I've been mining a bit into the wall here because I kept encountering more resources. So we're just gonna expand that a bit. We have also been digging a bit all the way down here, because I started removing the floor and then I discovered there was a bunch of malachite down here underneath. So I told people to start digging that out. And as you can see, I've actually found a bit more of it. So I'm just gonna see how much there is. Now, of course, I'm gonna end up sending my gas to the Doom down here because of the lack of light and such, but whatever. Something has to happen eventually. Now, you're digging, of course, digging all this lovely copper in the wall. We have been making copper bars here. I think we have some malachite bars as well. Silver bars, copper bars, and 1 malachite bar. I should probably have... Did they make the file already? Maybe? Let's see. Gold jeweler. Yeah, we have the file already, so now we just need a chair. And hopefully a chair is ordered here, yes. Exactly. Now we have this extra stone cutter here I made, which is not really being worked for some reason. Like, what priority do we have here? 5. And this one, 5 as well. So I'm guessing we just need someone to actually start working here. In the meantime, do we have anyone idle? We have someone running out here to pick up 1 apple at a time. And then we have... Where are everyone? You're sleeping, you're sleeping. You're cutting gems, finally. You're building this workshop here. We also need to replace the floor down here with something prettier, because this is just not... This won't cut it. So I'm thinking again, do with the sandstone block floor here, because I actually think it looks rather nice with the contrast to the darker walls that we have of all this basalt. So I'm thinking, in terms of terrain, replace the floor down here. Block floor and sandstone blocks. And then for now, start with this area. Like, that should give people something to do at least. Now, we have our first little cut gem here. Let me just see, cut sapphire gem. Poorly crafted. That's pretty horrible. Poorly crafted. And poorly crafted. Oh, useless. But then we have the jeweler now. And that means we can make rings, gemmed rings, necklace and gemmed necklaces. So if we make like a silver sapphire necklace there, then I don't know if the quality of the necklace is depending on both the... Or like whether a poor gem can only make a poor necklace, or... Like that's one thing I'm gonna have to figure out at one point. Because I honestly do not know. Anyway, we have also... I think at least I've been making some armor plates here. I can make a couple more of these because we need a second suit of armor. So get started on that. I think we did assign 1 more to be sold. Yeah, we have Venus here, who is currently sleeping. A clay golem has been spotted. Yeah, as foreseen. I sent someone down here to fight all by themselves. Luckily there was a soldier nearby. So hopefully this clay golem will not last long. And my guys can... Maybe he has to go up and bandage. That's very likely. What is in here? Coal. Okay. Anything else interesting in the walls? We have some more malachite down here. And of course that bit there. And even more inside. So yeah, doing rather well, I'd say. We still need to... I'm still uncertain whether we want to remove the floor or actually dig. Like, or just dig ramps down all over the place and then that way remove the floor slowly. Or just... Yeah, dig holes like this, so we... dig a hole. And then kind of just make a giant crater underneath. In any case, now that we've started using some sandstone blocks, then maybe these guys start working again. The merchant here, I don't think he... No, it doesn't look as though he changes anything of what he has. Like he has all these other rare types of stone that we haven't found anywhere yet. And then he has a bunch of clippings from various stuff. He has some copper ore, which might be worth purchasing, just to get that done sooner. We have the emus, which I don't know if they actually have if they breed faster than the yaks, but we don't have space for them yet. That's another thing we need to start looking at, increasing the space we have available outside for stuff like this. Also possibly setting up an orange farm just so we have it all, like we have the entire set. Gotta catch them all, you know. But that means we need to clear out some space near the wall. Like we do have some space up here that we could potentially use. Or we could have another branch over here. I'm more tempted to put it over here because for some reason it seems to me like it would be easier to manage and protect. So like just have it raised up by 2 or something like that. Or we could extend this wall here to fence in another area. I think we might actually do that, so we need to clear out all of this stuff. It is still fall. Terrain. Nope. Agriculture. Fell trees. So we need to get rid of all of this. And these as well. That should give us a bit more wood to deal with, making various stuff. We have a idle miner with nothing to do. Do we have anything a miner could do? Well, we do need more blocks made, so I don't know why the miner's not making blocks for us. Like, it seems that they've just been ignoring this, let's say, unassigned. I think for some reason I assigned someone to try and make them do it more regularly, but it doesn't seem like she wanted to do that. Bunch more people sleeping. We need to replace more walls, of course, so that means even more blocks needs to be made. But yeah, so far let's just have a quick overlook of the kingdom here. We are worth nearly 10,000. Would be nice to get to 10,000. Pastures. 1 male, 1 female. And of course the female should be pregnant, but since she takes ages to deliver her baby now, we are not seeing that many more yaks. Food storage, how much do we have? Goods. Food. Stockpile. Contents. We have fruit, milk and wine. We do not have any wheat or bread. That's all been eaten. So we definitely need to increase the size of this wheat field because we're just not producing enough. Like, people are eating, but they're only eating fruit, and that's not optimal. So we need to get meat back on the menu, guys. That's what we need. So let us go back down here and have a look and see how it's going along. Take another hole. And then mine this bit. And actually mine this bit as well. Okay, let's see. How's the workshop here looking? We still have not had this one made. Whoever we assigned to jewelry is clearly not living up to her tasks. See, population, who was it? It was Tick, the jeweler. And she's sleeping. So that's why she's not doing anything. But yeah, I'm still wondering a bit about these stockpiles here, because why is it that it's all just getting smacked into one giant, or rather, why is it not being put into one giant pile rather than all these little ones? And I'm thinking that maybe I need to put in some crates down there. We have one crate excess, so I'm just gonna storage crate. Put a crate there. Getting the floor replaced slowly. Starts looking nice, and Tick has woken up, so she's back to cutting gems. I think we need to set this one to slightly higher priority than the gem cutter, so that when there is cut gems, she'll make jewelry first. And there we go, now they put it all into the crate. Yeah, that's much better. And of course leaving the wheelbarrow. Why do I even have this storage here when they are not putting them back? I mean, they are nice, especially when people use them correctly, rather than just like going out to pick up one bit of fruit in the entire wheelbarrow, because that's always fun. Agriculture, we need to forage all of these, and we need to forage these as well, and this guy, and these guys. And then we need to cut some more trees, so terrain, no, agriculture, fill trees. These bastards up there. And hopefully that should allow us to get rid of this bit here, and then we can extend the wall around. Now I'm just thinking here, we don't have any way up onto our current wall. Well, outside here, yeah. So you can get up to it, but you can't get down on the inside. So I'm just wondering if we potentially could. It's easy just to build a wall. So terrain, nope, built terrain wall. And since we now have a shit ton of raw stone, and we've actually gotten rid of all of our or pretty much at least all the what's it called, the dirt we had, just giving it to the merchant, we might as well just build this wall out of basalt. It's gonna look a bit strong, it's not gonna look that pretty, but at least it's not dirt. Oh, someone has actually made a block in here, nice. I've also had to basically turn this one off, because while they were producing slavers, the blacksmith was for some reason prioritizing it higher than the actual blacksmith shop down here. So not much actual work was getting done. Now that's the weaponsmith, so we have the armorsmith here. So if we make power pants, we have no leather straps, we do have padding now, and we have copper armor plates. So we need to somehow get some leather straps going. That's not the one, this one. Cancel those, and then just start making some leather straps. Craft 2, let's say we want 4. That's not too much to ask. Then hopefully one of the ranchers will come around and get that done. We also have a bunch of excess bone here, so we have statuettes, of course. Skeleton has been spotted in -4. He must have walked up the stairs. Luckily, people are not far away. So he died quickly, dropped a copper hand axe. Nice. We've gotten a bit more done down here, which is also nice. We still have a ton of excess stone in all kinds, pretty much. Like, I have this stone stockpile in here, which seems that they've actually filled up completely with stuff brought up from the depths. So I think we need. Do we actually have a marble storage somewhere? Yeah, there are marble over here as well. So we actually have all the stones that we need. So whoever's crafting in here can just go and bring them from there. That's good. It looks as though we have the leather straps now, so we can actually make a. Let's make a pair of greaves. And we have not made our necklace yet. We're still cutting all the gems. Are they still equally poor quality? Blacksmith, no, not blacksmith, the merchant has left. The merchant has abandoned us. Which is not nice. Well, I have no idea what job that was. Build. Terrain wall. We need a engraved wall and we need basalt. Right there. Might as well get that done. Previously we had some gems in the wall there, so we couldn't, I had to mine them out, and they've just been lying up there. But since they have been removed now, we can do all this sort of thing. Now it looks as though it's just been harvest season for a bunch of this stuff, like we have a ton of cotton all of a sudden, which is really nice. A bunch of the birch trees have grown up as well. Construction is progressing out here. We need to get rid of all this as well, so I think there was some bug fixes in terms of how they prioritize jobs so that you can actually remove all this easily. But I'm still gonna just continue or keep with this tip I got from someone. I can't remember your name, sorry. But just dig ramps down and then remove the ramps after. It'll be two processes, but still, they won't get stuck. So these sacks here, are they all just completely full or empty? They're full of strawberry seeds and cotton seeds. So we need to make a bunch more bags as well. So let's make 3 more. 4 more. And then let's see, that's just raw basalt, yeah. I think we need to just, clear the stockpile over here. Not that. Designate area, no. Remove destination there. There we go. And they've already put up this wall, nice. Very nice, indeed. So, yeah. Stuff's progressing, we're slowly getting better at the game. We're almost at 10k. I'm just gonna keep this episode going until we reach 10k, just because it's a really nice number. There's no other reason than that. I think we can even boost it a bit by just mining a couple more resources here. Like the copper ore is worth a bit. So if we can just mine that out of the wall, then it'll count as our stockpile. And then hopefully once winter comes, we'll have a bunch more nomads to use for mischievous purposes. Let's see. Still getting closer. Getting closer. And look, lo and behold, it's actually gone completely. By just saying dig ramp. So that's very nice, very nice. This one is cutting clippings, yeah, but it's not replanting that well, and also it appears that there are some terrain replace floor with dirt, because it appears that there is some clay there. Yeah, clay floor, which prevents, of course, the growth of trees. So we need to get rid of that. Oh, wheat is starting to grow again. So yeah, how are we doing? 88? Come on, almost there, almost there. Like every single little item these guys make increases the wealth. So it really shouldn't take long for us to get there. This malachite vein here is actually stretching quite far. I think I'm gonna stop mining the walls here and then just start digging ramps down to see how that works. So if we do like this, and then see how that goes. Like it would appear outside at least to work fine on the dirt, so I'm thinking it might work fine on the stone as well. And in any case, it'll prevent stuff from getting caught down there, because they can always get back up again. So people are making wine, people are running around, transporting stuff, they're sleeping. Igor, the brave bastard, sleeping in his bed. We have all these poorly cut sapphire gems here that are worth absolutely nothing. Did you actually get any... Did you actually get any skill from doing that? Yeah, a bit, like 1 point. Now, of course, they're making all the ramps point the wrong way, but that doesn't really matter because they should be disappearing completely there. Yeah. And then all the stone, of course, is popping out on the ground. So yeah, it seems to be working fine just doing it this way. That also potentially means we can start the, just create a giant quarry here. And just keep digging further down. Now, of course, with the giant quarry comes the potential of a lot of mobs spawning the further down we go. Like, the deepest we have here is -14 more sandstone. But the main reason I've been digging around here was because we found this marble, and I know that marble is one of the few stone types which can contain, I think, platinum. So that's... Oh, come on! I'm stressing this episode a bit because I really want to hit 10k just because it's such a nice number. But everyone's just kind of doing their own little thing. Crafted 10 instead. Come on, make more statuettes. There we go, that should do it. Grab a bone. And make a beautiful little something. Honey badger statuette. Now we have people just sitting there, relaxing. Aren't you supposed to be a woodcutter? Yeah, then what are you doing with all these? Honey badger statuette, worth 25. So that should have put us... Yeah, we are now at 10,000, so that means I can end this episode. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm Jerry, and this has been Gnomoria. Bye!